In today's session, we will discuss about list. It's array kind of thing. Obviously, there is some difference. We will discuss. Let's start. So, list. Let's take a variable. Let's take a variable called nums. We assign list by using square bracket this way. Suppose no semicolon. So this is a list. It's a array kind of thing, like index value starts with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, this way. Now if I write nums 0, this will print 25. If I write nums 4, so it will print 14. We already did in variable chapter. If I write it will print from 0 and matlab from 25 and 14 this way. Oh, after 0th element and 1th element, from 2th element it will print like this. And if we do nums -1, it will print 14, right? If you print -5, it will print 25 like this way. -1, -2, -3, -4 and -5. Now do something with string like thing. Names is equal to, suppose, Bob, Abhijit, and like this way. If we print then enter, it will print the whole list. Now some different thing. What is the difference between array and list? Let's take another variable. Values is equal to, suppose, 9.5, means it a floating value number. If I said pop and suppose 77, so it's a combination of floating value, string and integer. Will it work? Yeah, it will work. If you press enter, it will print. And this is the difference in array. In C, Java, you have to create array where the value will be the similar type data, but in Python you can create list using different types of data. One can be integer, one can be float, one can be character. That is possible in list. Now do something new. Let's take another variable. Suppose email is equal to nums comma okay, name is string type and number is little to number type, and this will work. If you print, output will be first then comma then again another variable, that is Bob Abhijit, and this will work. Something we have the variable nums. If you write dot, then there are so many functions will appear. One will be append. It means it will add value at the end. Will do. Then clear. It will clear the list. Then copy. It will copy the list. Count. It will count the total number of element. Extend. You can extend means you can add. Then you can check the index value also. There's another option, insert. You can insert element in any particular position. If you do append, it will add at the end, but if you do insert and mention the position, so that element will insert on that particular position. Then pop, then remove, then reverse. There are so many others options. Let's do few of them. If I write nums dot append in bracket, suppose 45, so this 45 will add at the end of this list. Okay, if I write is insert, suppose 77, it will insert on the that particular position in between. Now if you want to remove any value, suppose 14, it will remove the particular value. Okay, and remember, list is mutable, means you can change the value of list. Okay, now nums dot pop, and this is the index value. So this will remove, or this will pop the value of that list, not remove, it will pop the value. But if you write no value pass, then this will delete or pop the last value from the list. Okay, if I write nums dot pop, then index value 1, so this will appear the index value 1 of the list. But if we just write this and press enter, it will pop the last value. So we have that option also. We can do so many other things like del nums. So this delete function will delete the value from third value to last, this way. Similarly, we can do extend also. Nums dot extend. We can add like this way. So this will add at the end of this num list. There are few things also, like you can check the maximum element value of the list. You can check mean. You can sum. There are so many options, so many options. That is the beauty of Python. That's why people like Python. It's so super easy. You can write num dot sort, so it will sort ascending order. Similarly, you can do descending order also. Okay, this is about list. Okay, thank you.